Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Saturday, August 30th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Join us on this Saturday slate. We got 3 on the diamond for you. Hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it as well. And as we always do, we get to the cappers, see how they're rolling along here. And then we'll get to the 3 on the diamond for you on Saturday's slate. So let's head on over to Ramon. Get us started. How you doing here, buddy?
They had a real fun week, bringing some winners here on Cover the Spread. I hope I can keep it up here on the weekend, Major League Baseball. So got to keep an eye on these races here while everybody's getting all excited about the other sport, talking baseball.
We are talking some diamond. We're taking all the knowledge we've earned over the last 4 months, 5 months or so, and hey, still putting it to good use here in the baseball action. So hey, we're looking forward to it, and yes, everybody else getting excited about some of this stuff over here. Some of this stuff over here, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know where the hell. How you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, as you mentioned, those other sports definitely coming around and coming in, but yeah, baseball, still my favorite sport to bet, believe it or not. And, those -1s trickier to do in those other sports too. So, definitely one thing I love about my baseball. So yeah, can't wait to get to another one of those for everyone today here.
Definitely can't wait to get to not one of those.
I
But
might
it
be
will
though.
be maybe Al might persuade me into one of those. But hey, let's get to it without further ado. And I'm going to kick us off here. We got the Marlins taking on the Mets, game I love. So I'll get us going here. Hey, we got the Marlins coming into this one playing pretty good. Winners 6 of their last 4 games are these Marlins. It's the Marlins, right? We've seen them have some good starts. Seen them have some bad starts at times. And for me here in this one, we got Cabrera on the bump for the Marlins, and he's been hit or miss as well. Had himself an up and down here. His last start out, he went against the Braves, pitched well in that one. Went 7 innings, gave up 1 hit. No earned runs in that outing. But if you look at the couple before that, he gave up 9 runs in 9 innings of work. So what are you getting from Cabrera here? I think this is a tough ask going against the Mets squad to start to turn things around. They need to pick things up to the Mets. And with Pedersen on the bump, like what I've seen from Pedersen, hey, same thing with him. His last few starts, turn things around because he hit that little blip as well where he had a really rough couple outings there where he went 3 innings, gave up 6. When he turned that around, had a nice outing against Washington, went 8 innings in that one, only gave up 1 earned run. And then his last time out against the Braves, only gave up 2 earned runs in that one. Pedersen, if he doesn't get himself in trouble with the walk, he's usually mowing guys down and doing well. We already seen him this year against this Marlins squad. Have a half decent outing. He went 4.2 innings, gave up 5 hits, and only 1 earned run in that outing. He did get himself in trouble with 5 walks. They pulled him early, and then the bullpen imploded a little bit. Marlins got the win in that matchup. No, wait, I'm looking up. Correct me. I'm on the wrong number I was looking at there. It was. Correct me there. Pedersen did have a good outing. 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, and only 2 earned runs. Mets got the win 10-4 in that one back on March 31st. Correct me. I was looking at the wrong numbers. Apologies there. You look what Pedersen's done against this Marlins squad. He's been dominant over the Marlins. Winners of his last 3 starts. And guess what? He's covered the run line in those 3 starts. I love Pedersen to have a good start. Mets give him plenty of run support. Give me the Mets on the run line here in this one. I will lay the -1.5 here in this matchup there to get us going on Saturday. Let's head on over to Al to get us started here in this one. What do you like, Marlins or Mets here on Saturday?
Yeah, I had a couple pushes this week with the home teams winning by just 1, so I will be careful here and take that money line along with it, which is fairly reasonable considering all the advantages we got here with the home team. So that's where I'll be. That's where my strongest play will be. Now I can understand the going for the run line. Long term probably ends up the same. I just like doing this one game at a time and just really hate hate getting beat by that hook, I guess, maybe more than others do. But yeah, so it's going to be Mets -1 for me. If you're looking for a different play, you could also just lay that run. If you're allergic to pushes, you could just lay the run line, the half run there with the Mets in the first 5 innings. I think they get off to a good start and then keep rolling.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you like hearing this one? Miami or New York here on Saturday?
No, I do kind of like both these pitchers, actually. I mean, Cabrera's been around and can do a pretty decent job. I think the numbers are fine. I mean, 227 batting average against this season, 3.32 ERA. You're going up against the Mets lineup that certainly is heating up here a little bit, feeling the pressure here of the chase, if you will. So I think Cabrera can be fine here against the Mets, even on the road. These two pitchers are a combined 17 and 29 to the under this season. And you mentioned Peterson in that start he had against 9 strikeouts against Miami in that game, and he's got an ERA just over 3. So I think we'll have a pretty good start from these guys. And some of these Mets have struggled against Cabrera. Soto's 0 for 6, Lindor 2 for 15 against him. So give me the under here with Miami and the Mets here on Saturday. Mm-hmm.
That wraps up the first game we're looking at. Let's head on over to the second one on the slate that we got for you. We got the San Diego Padres taking on the Minnesota Twins. This is Al's game. He's going to get us going. Padres or Twins? What do you like hearing this one, Al?
Yeah, well, it was on the Dodgers for Friday, and I guess we'll try to cheer Ramon up here and back his Padres in this one. With all due respect, I mean, I'm obviously a Dodger fan, but again, I have a lot of respect for this Padres team. I like them quite a bit. I think they have a great lineup. And Pivetta has been a great starter for them all season long. On the other side, he'll be going up against Mick Abel, who started off great, was looking great. Took him 3 starts to get his whip up over 1 and his ERA. So, he looked great coming over his first 2 starts, and then just starting to fall off pretty hard. Last 3 starts, he's completed just 3 innings at most, giving up 6 earned runs, 5 earned runs, and 4 earned runs on the 21st of the Mets 3 starts ago. So yeah, it's just been gradually getting worse, and again, I think he may struggle again against this lineup. So I'll take the Padres here. Now again, they're on the road here. So again, if you don't want to lay any juice, I am a little more comfortable getting my full 9 innings on the run line here. Still laying a tiny bit of juice on the run line as of right now, but again, I'll be on the money line as well. You could, if you don't mind laying any juice, I'll be on the Padres -1 here. Again, if you don't like laying that juice, just go ahead and take the run line. I think they win this one pretty comfortably with the better lineup and the better starter, and obviously one of the best bullpens in the league. So yeah, I like them to get the job done here.
Headed on over to Ramon, your Padres or the Twinkies here in this one. What do you like?
Yeah, Pavetta's been super solid. Great pickup for the Padres this season. Done a pretty good job here, 2.82 ERA right now. And look, for Micabel, I know that we're expecting more, going to be some learning curves along the way for sure for him. And hey, getting traded from the team that basically reared you here a little bit, and you're leaving the pennant race for a team that's kind of chasing things down. I think he's a little better than the 6.5 ERA for sure. Maybe he's already hitting the wall here a little bit this season, but I'm going to take him here to have a decent start anyway against the Padres. Now, I know they beat him up pretty good in one appearance already this season, but Padres 28 and 38 to the under on the road so far this season. We know that Pivetta can handle his own there. 187 batting average against from opponents against Pivetta here this season. Al rattled off some of those awkward numbers now for Micabel after his splash to start his career, but it has backfired on him a little bit here after the deal. But I'm still going to go under here in this one with the Padres and the Mets. I think Micabel can have a decent start here against San Diego. And concerned about the Padres hitting this interleague road trip a little bit. Feels like they're a team that kind of they like the rivalry games a little bit and sometimes get lost in some of these. They've had trouble in Minnesota in the past, believe me. But I'll go under here with the Padres in Minnesota on Saturday.
Now from here in this one, I'm going to trust your Padres. I like him here in this spot. I'm with Al. I like the Padres here. I think they get to Mick and Abel. I think he has hit a wall. He's a young pitcher. If that's my young pitching arm, I'm going to rest him. I'm not going to play him at all. But hey, Twins are putting him out there. Just one of those things. How much do you want to work this guy? You're not in contention anymore. You know he's going to be a bright piece for you moving forward over the next few seasons. It's sometimes you overwork these young arms and look what happens. They implode. Just not good sometimes. But another stat. You look at that. His whip, as you said. Well, his whip is at a 2.87 over his last 3 starts. So he's been bouncing around, right? He got traded, came here, started once, and his first start here, he got roughed up for the Twins. So it is what it is, and I think your Padres can get enough. I think he does have a better start because he is a better pitcher than what these numbers are alluding to. Just been put into some tough situations. But I think the Padres can sting here in this one. Hey, that wraps up the second game we looked at. Let's head on over to the final one on the slate. We got the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. This is Ramon's game. He's going to get us going. What do you like here? Guardians or Mariners here on Saturday?
Yeah, this one feels pretty important, especially for the Mariners, hanging on right now in that number 3 wild card position, trying to hold off teams like the Guardians, like the Royals, like the Rangers here. But right now, Seattle's in and playing pretty well here to get that wild card. Yeah, they're kind of chasing down Houston as well. They're 2 games back there. Logan Gilbert here, 3.78 ERA. Very solid pitcher, but Gavin Williams, to me, is kind of one of the most underrated pitchers, really. 3.36 ERA, really just a kind of guy who goes out there and gives you solid innings. He's not overwhelming anybody. He's not overly impressive to anybody, but keeps you in these games for sure. He did lose to Seattle back in June, but man, Seattle on the road is just really my question here. Going to come in as a favorite in this game. Cleveland's done an okay job. I mean, they're a 500 ball club, and Seattle lost 5 straight on the road heading into this series. So I'm going to take Cleveland. A little bit of plus money here. I feel like plus $1.10, plus $1.15. I think you guys are telling me here. I think we just got the line plus 116. Al said. So give me the Guardians here. A little bit of plus money at home in a big series for them. They really got to go right now if they're going to have any chance. So let me take Cleveland here against a shaky road team in Seattle.
And over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Seattle or the Guardians here on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky matchup for me, this one, but Williams actually has much better numbers against these Mariners than Gilbert does against the Guardians. So could definitely take that to back Ramon's play here. Could maybe even look at the Guardians' first 5, but they have the edge in the bullpen as well. So definitely like them on the full game too. But I think if Williams can come here and have another good start against this lineup, and I think Gilbert's a decent enough starter. I think if he has a decent enough start here, I think we can definitely keep a lower scoring one here with 2 decent bullpens backing them up as well. So I'll take the under in this one.
And for me here in this one, I'm going to stick to what I've been doing. I like the first 5 here in this one, and I will take the Guardians here in this one. Nice little bounce back, Gavin Williams. He did, as Ramon alluded to, lose to Seattle earlier this year, so that's a little bounce back spot for him. I do not like his counterpart in Logan Gilbert on the other side for Seattle, especially on the road. He's sporting a good old 6 ERA out there on the road. Is Logan Gilbert? So I have a note. See, it's almost a sticky note over here that says Gilbert on the road, no good. So I'll take the Guardians here in the first 5. I think they can get to Gilbert early in this one and get us the first 5 win in that one. Hey, that wraps up the 3 we got for you here on the Saturday slate. Hey, let us know what you think of the games we covered in the comments section below. Let us know what your favorite play of the day is. And also, before we head on out, let's do a quick little recap. First game we looked at, we got the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Mets. I say grab the Mets on the run line here in this one. They get the job done against Cabrera and company. Next game we looked at, we got the Padres taking on the Twins. This is Al's game. He says, lady, Al special -1 there in that one. And then we got Ramon's game, the Guardians taking on Seattle. He says, grab the Guardians there, and a little bit of plus price that you get with it as well in that matchup. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Let's make it a good, solid Saturday. Let's get them sluggers, as they say here on Saturday, and knock it out of the park. And then also do what we always do, and that is
Cover.
Spread.